For 17 years, the LMP1 class was home to the quickest sports cars on the planet. But which LMP1 was the fastest? Let's take a look. There are plenty of ways to rank the performance of endurance racers, and I've decided to use a pretty objective one: their fastest individual lap time around the Circuit de la Sarthe, host of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Number 10. Enzo CLM P101. The bicolores became a running joke amongst fans as it failed to finish in any of its 6 starts at the race, but it was surprisingly quick, with Tom Dillman setting a 3:22.505 in 2018 qualifying. That's better than the fastest time ever done by one of the hypercars, and quicker than 8 of the LMP1 pole times. Number 9. Audi R18. If you used a different metric, this car would be much higher on the list, but the only year the Audi R18 competed at Le Mans, race week was very wet indeed. Lucas de Grassi did a 3:22.206 during the race itself, on his way to a podium finish during Audi's most recent start at the event. Number 8. Audi R15 Plus TDI. At number 8, it's the distance record holder. Mike Rockenfeller qualified 5th in 2010 with a 3:21.981, but would go on to win the race as all 4 Peugeots fell by the wayside. Due to a variety of rule changes, the 397 laps he, Timo Bernard and Romain Dumas covered looks unbeatable. Number 7. Toyota TS040 Hybrid. Toyota's TS040 took pole in 2014, but actually went even quicker in 2015, despite only qualifying on the 4th row of the grid. With the gap to Porsche too big to justify a quali attempt, Anthony Davidson's 3:20.896 was set during the race itself. Number 6. Peugeot 908 HDI FAP. Stefan Sarazan took 3 pole positions in a row aboard the turbo diesel Peugeot 908, the quickest of them coming in 2008 at a 3:18.513. The 908 jointly holds the record for most Le Mans poles by an individual car, but it went on to win the race just once, as Audi frequently got the better of Peugeot over the course of the 24. Number 5. Audi R18 e-tron Quattro. 2015 was the year the LMP1 hybrids became the quickest cars endurance racing had ever seen, with 3 laps from that year on this list. Audi qualified 4th, 5th and 6th as they unsuccessfully went for a 6th win in a row, but Andre Lotterer's race lap record at a 3:17.475 was quicker than all of their quali attempts. Number 4. Porsche 919 Hybrid. The 919 Hybrid took 2 poles and 3 wins at Le Mans, with Neil Yarny's 2015 pole time at a 3:16.887 the quickest. Yarny led a 1-2-3 lockout for Porsche, but his entry would come home a disappointing 5th in the race, as his teammates stole the show to take Porsche's first win in 17 years. Number 3. BR Engineering BR1. Because of the gap to Toyota, people forget just how quick the last generation of non-hybrid LMP1s were over a lap at Le Mans. Igor Aruchev set a 3:16.159 for SMP Racing late in qualifying in 2019, with the sister car going on to finish on the podium in the car's final ever race. Number 2. Rebellion R1. And it's another non-hybrid in at number 2, after Gustavo Menezes set a 3:15.822 during Hyperpole in 2020. The 3rd fastest lap of Le Mans ever. It was quick enough for 2nd on the grid, and Rebellion had more in the tank but chose not to go for an all-out qualifying run. Number 1. Toyota TS050 Hybrid. On top of the list is of course the Toyota TS050 Hybrid, after Kamui Kobayashi's 3:14.791 in qualifying in 2017. This was one of those laps where I can remember exactly where I was when I watched it, and I know I'm not alone. Quite simply one of the greatest qualifying laps of all time, by one of the greatest cars ever built. Which was your favourite LMP1? Please let me know in the comments below, and whilst you're down there, why not press that like button and subscribe to the channel? It really helps me out.